Hello viewers. Well, Laguna Seca has been added to Gran Turismo Sport today. I thought I'd come on, take a look, plus a few new cars as well. I don't know where the safety cars are in the game, but we've also got this new Ford GT17. We'll try this out as well, take it for a spin. Got to decide what colours we like. I know it's a bit dark here at the moment. I don't have a light full on in my face. I've got one for the screen behind me, but a bit less lighting than usual today. Ooh, nice different colours, but it's got to have go faster stripes, isn't it? A car like, there we go, there we go. Let's go. Shall we go the red? The red does look nice, doesn't it? I think you want to show. We've got a bit of orange here, isn't that? Is that orange stripes? Orange stripes. Look at that as well. It's punchy. It's mean. It's mean machine, isn't it? It's mean machine. I'm gonna go with the red because I just think it looks a bit cool. And the stripes are essential. Let's do that. So let's go into this and see how we get on. Buy a car, spend some money. That's all from the Lewis Hamilton challenge. And we'll add this car to the garage and then have a tour of the circuit. Now, obviously it was shown at the recent Gran Turismo World Tour event. And now I'm going to explore it some various different cars. Turn down these bright lights, it's a bit bright. Let's see, what do we got set here? We don't need the traction. Well, I don't know if this car uses traction control as standard or not. We're going to turn it off, see how it is. If it's too spinny, we'll be just looking for other ways. Now, these cars don't look like they'll pose any kind of threat to us. Oh, having said that, the closing speed was quite hard. Don't do that in your new Ford. I'll have to learn to use the brake again. Do you know what? You know, it's funny actually. See, getting on the power there, it sort of snaps away from you. I've got to just relax again now. So it can come out, you know, I mean, there's a lot of power there. We're just going to take it a bit slowly now. So already from the first two corners, what is this? This is a slow in, fast out car. Oh, he's got some grunt, hasn't he? The AI is, it's funny, the AI in this. You know, you want it to be quicker, but it's slow, sort of. On one hand, it's very unpredictable. Look at that. It's nice. Quite like seeing the old drift in front of me. Let's get through here. Okay. So, let's talk a bit about circuit detail then. Straight away, it felt natural. Do you know, I forgot that it was new. There's lots of tarmac detail. Lots of tarmac details. I try and find the braking point here. Now we'll do a more sensible lap now. Get past all the cars. I just wanted to... A bit of braking there. The car is... there's little, you can see the rubber marks where there's bumps in the track there. That's really nice. Nice touch. So one thing I really like about this already is the detailed tarmac surface. There's lots of rubber laid down. There's lots of wear and tear to the circuit. There's a lot of power to this car as well. So, you know, I think it's getting used to the power delivery on this car. It's a combination here, but it's good to learn a new circuit, new car. We'll change into the Super Formula car and try different times of day. I mean, it's very easy to lose it offline. You know, you can hit a bit of the sand and dust. Not got the final corner right at all there, so I need to find the braking point for that. funny, you know, when you've done one Laguna Seca, you've done them all to an extent, but it's every car is so different round here. Every car has its very different balance in terms of braking, acceleration. This car has quite a knife edge. And this is with the soft tyres, so I have to admit, on the harder tyres, this is going to be quite a challenge. And no doubt we'll see this in the weekly races, probably over Christmas. Haven't got the braking point right for that yet. So, funny how the AI, I mean, if you look at the AI, how much it speeds up when you overtake them. Very interesting in this game. It is odd, the AI in Gran Turismo. It's something that they really need to work on. So a nice feel to the circuit. Really nice detail, tarmac detail. Everything is there. Just really well modelled. Great work all round. Okay, so we're going to finish there and we're going to take a look now at some of the other cars. Now I don't know, as I make this, where the safety car is. I did have a look. For example, Dodge. Couldn't see it there at all, so I don't know if it's in a different section. No doubt as soon as this video goes live, within 5 seconds I'll probably know. But so I have a little tour of this. Where's the change view button? Oh, it's nice. We've ghosted out the front now as well. That's nice to see. Oh, this is much better. I didn't know that was even an option in it. Have I missed this option, viewers? Is this new? I didn't know you could ghost out the front of the halo. We're going to start slowly and feels like this will be quite challenging. To get this car right on this course. You know, now that we're sort of in this place now online, everyone's so good at GT Sport that you really got to understand your tyres and various elements of the car and how to maximise your tyres. And that means no traction control. That means just going for it. And of course right now I don't know what gear I can go through corners and how committed I can be. It takes tons and tons of laps. But early morning then, again it looks great. You know, it's funny, what did I play Laguna Seca in quite a bit? I guess last year I did Ferrari Challenge on the Dreamcast. And that was great. I came across really well. Just trying to learn gears for corners, where we can be committed. Keep hitting that curb, getting some oversteer, and so basically there's more speed to carry through than I'm carrying. Maybe I should be a bit smoother at times. Fourth gear through there then. more speed to carry there and there. I'm getting this final corner wrong. The final corner is what looks slightly different to me to other versions, and on one hand it looks the same, but on the other hand I've got an old braking point I used to use and it's not working for me, so I've got to just understand where that is. You can really commit to that corner. That's going to be really tricky to get right. Ah, damn. Catching it too much on the inside. And there you go. Get on the power and it's over. Oh. I'm trying to get too aggressive on the corkscrew. I just need to find this final corner braking. Just before the 3. Too early. So we're going to brake just after the 3 next time. Right. Let's do this, viewers. Let's do this and see where we end up. More commitment. No, too much commitment there. So you would do this in real life. You would take it slowly and build up, but as it's not real life, we can always take those limits and cross them and try different racing lines and getting oversteer quite a bit. Okay viewers, so here we are then in the sunset at Laguna Seca, back in the Ford GT GR3 Group 3 car. Much quicker, again, soft tyres, just give you that little bit of bite to the circuit. I find it much more enjoyable when you've got a bit more grip and you can lean on the tyres more. Dancing the car around on the throttle. Very challenging, of course, in terms of the grip. I'm not finding there's a lot of grip on this track. It's very technical. I've done a lot of laps here, but every time you come here, in a different car, different feel, different look, very easy to make mistakes, very easy to, I find, overdrive the car on this circuit. I let go of the wheel a bit there. That was my fault. Again, do you see how just a mistake there? I thought I was in control. I loosened the wheel a bit and thought, oh, we can let the car run out wide, and it went out a lot further than I expected. And that's just because you've got a gradient there, A lot of positive camber, but then it stops and the car just flies off. So lots of technicalities to this circuit. To being quick, it's tricky. Very, very tricky. I think as your tyres wear, this will be a very tricky circuit to onto the marbles, as it were. More progressive on the power, then work better. No. You'd need to do a lot of laps here to put in good times. You can bet all the top guys are on it now. No. What I'm finding is I'm getting very low grip as well. I'm finding it a very low grip circuit. I'm going to have to see what it's like with the hard tyres, because if it's like this with the soft, with hard it's going to be super duper challenging. So just want to put in one more lap and then getting a lot of understeer. I'm getting oversteer and then understeer. It's just, so I'm turning in, the car's turning in a bit too much, and then I'm getting on the throttle and the car's going wide all the time. So definitely some work to be done trying to get my car set right. I'm altering the brake balance occasionally just to see if I can fix that, but it's going to require a bit more work and time than I have today. Generally you just want to, I mean, I'm trying to do a lot very quickly. I mean, if I was just sitting here, I probably would just do, 50 laps without crashing, but get more information. But when I'm doing a video or streaming, you just sort of push from the get-go basically. But generally speaking, you wouldn't be doing this. You'd just start slowly and just get yourself going round and round. Struggling with the final corner, so I'm really struggling with the braking points. I don't have like data in terms of braking points at the moment. I'm way off, seconds off where I should be. A lot of understeer. So you really got to be late getting on the power. Aggressive there. Taking it tentative there. No. I can see I was going to get close to the curb, so I'm not comfortable with the car at all. I'm not able to position it where I want to push it. The fact that I clipped that inside curb, it's not where I want it to be. But what can I do about that? Well, you can steer a bit away from the corner, or you can also use the power to push the car wider. So what do I find struggling at a time like that? I guess I'm concerned that if I give it more power, I'll not only steer around the curb, but I'll steer completely off the track. So I'm definitely finding it tricky with the Ford there, and I'm finding the track is quite bumpy at times. It's got low feeling of grip to it. So it'd be interesting to see. Now what we're just going to do is run it again. I just want to see what it's like with the racing hard tyre, just to really get an idea of what the challenge will be. I think we did a 121, so you'll be doing under 120 once you're actually racing this properly. You know, if I sat here and we were doing an FIA race, I'd be doing tons more laps to get my head around this track and learning where my braking points are. I haven't got them. So now we're going to drive slightly differently in terms of style, braking much earlier, rolling the car into corners, very progressive through the corners till we straighten the car. Staying on the throttle there, it's fine, braking a bit earlier. Still got the power just a bit too soon there. Getting on the brakes a bit earlier than we were before. Progressive. Understeer. Understeer. Okay, so far so good. It behaved as expected. As expected. So that was so good. It was a lot less challenging with a hard tyre than I was expecting. I felt in a way more comfortable with a hard tyre than I did with a soft tyre in some respects. I felt I couldn't lean as much. Obviously much quicker with the soft tyre because they are soft tyres and they have a lot more grip. Let's take a quick look at nighttime. See some lights. There's no rain, I don't think, but obviously, you know. Let's see what we got then. A new car that we already own. Great. Right. So let's turn that off and let's just jump on to arcade again. Time trial. Shall we do time trial? We'll finish with a race. Finish with the race, viewers, and then that'll be it for this video. Just looking at Laguna Seca, and no doubt you can tell me what you think of it in the comments. Dusk. Oh, they don't have a proper night time. It's just sunny, a bit cloudy, and dusk. Well, we'll see if we have lights. I just want headlights. Let's go in a Le Mans. Let's go to this car. Something fast and speedy to finish the stream. And do let me know what you think of it. Do let me know in the comments as well. And also jump on the forum. We've got a livery contest going, which crosses Gran Turismo and Forza Motorsport. It'd be great to get more of you guys on the forum. Myself and Kevin are on there. So do jump on, say hello. Let's see how we get on with this race now. I know it's a bit dark because I've got some of the light off, hence you can see a little bit of the sheet at the background there, but I just don't want a full-on light in my face today, so let's see how we go then. So I think we should already be on the right tyres, I think. There we go. Let's see how we get on. More speed, more power. Starting me on a corner, that's always nice. offline there, so took a shift down just to he's not giving me the corner, but I took it. Let's get past what we got. Work our way up the order, and then we'll have a nice clean lap to finish. I'm enjoying driving this. I'm enjoying driving this car in particular. This is definitely the favourite of the cars I've driven today. Runs well. The Ford GT was quite a handful actually, the first one in particular, the new 17 car. Let's go on the outside. Be daring. Got long corners, judging your apexes, judging your exit speeds, so tricky. More so than I found in any previous version of this game. It's got to come back to me. My lines, my braking points. It'll come back, and then before you know it, we'll be alright. We'll be alright. He thought about it, and then he thought better of it. Yeah, so we go from a video that you've seen today, viewers, where we've gone from the beginning, where I didn't know where to brake and what to do, to now, you know, throwing a little bit of practice, suddenly you're roughly on the ball and you're improving all the time. And there's still seconds to find, you know, this isn't so much time to find in a course like this. But for those who are good at it, they're really going to dominate. Can't get past, can we? It's quite tricky. I've enjoyed this race as well. It's been nice to do a bit of racing. I haven't done much for a while. In the wrong gear there, really. Should have stayed in fourth. No, I'm going for the inside. Cut him off. Had to be done. I realised we're on the final lap. Had to go for it. Well, that's it for now, viewers. I think I've enjoyed this run today. We'll just have a last look at a bit of the replay, and then that will be it for this look at Gran Turismo Sport Laguna Seca. And I will look at some of the safety cars when I know where they are on another video, and we'll just have a look at a replay here as well. Obviously running on the standard PS4, so, and of course next year, this time next year, we'll be playing with our PS5s. There we go. Exciting times. What wonders are in store on a game like this? The mind literally boggles. We'll just turn it down a bit. It was a bit louder. There it is, looking fantastic. All the time it's looking more real. And like all the other models in GT Sport circuits, scale, the look, the feel, the curves, the gradients, exceptionally done. You know, in terms of this console generation, it has dominated the racing gaming genre as it's come along. Great selection of cars building as well. Beautiful. So that's it from me for now, viewers. I hope you've enjoyed this today, and there'll be more content from me very soon. Thanks for watching today, viewers. I hope you enjoyed the video, and do like and subscribe. It supports what we do. You can go to the website directly above me here, or check out a couple of other videos on the channel. Perhaps things you're interested in terms of racing games, whether it be new or retro. It's all there. Check them out.